Now, let's take a look at some of these bots, shall we? One of them, let's go ahead and start with Beepbot. Let me get to the right scene here. Now, of course, I'm logged in on my Two-Ton Waffle account. This is my gaming account that I use. And full disclosure, I am an ambassador for Beepbot, so I have to put that out there. I do get a couple things that are part of being an ambassador to Beepbot. So I kind of have a bias, but I can see the other bots that are a good thing. So I'm not like, oh, you got to use Beepbot and nothing else. No, you can use other ones. So Beepbot is a good, perfect example of a cloud bot. If you go to beepbot.app, and it's free to use. There is a pro plan that you can purchase to get some upgraded options that you really don't need, but it's just something that if you're thinking about doing that and you want to upgrade your account, it's the option is available for you. So we have a couple of options here. We got your dashboard. You have your home screen, so you can put in like your title. You have your different messages that come in through chat, events. So if someone follows, subscribes, and stuff like that, and you have your chatters list. So it's a simple home dashboard. You can set up where you can have an integration between Trovo, Twitch, and Kick, and also you can integrate it with your Discord server as well. So you can use the same commands in Beepbot in your Discord server. So let's take actually a good look at our commands, because this is like the meat and potatoes of any chatbot is going to have a commands center where you can set up your commands. So as you can see, I have a couple here. I have at least 25 commands ready to go. This one, the ones in red are off. So it gives you an option that you can post them up. And if you want to have, oh, I'm only doing streams, like let's say it's like stream specific commands. Say for this one, I don't use anymore, is on for Twitch. It set up a clip command where it will take a clip of your stream, post it up in your Discord server as a link or an embed link. Hey, what's up, typical streamer? So it'll set up an embed link inside your Discord server. I was playing around with it. It's great. It's a from a third party tool from another site that is you can integrate it with when it does a URL fetch or a call to a URL. And you have a couple other ones. You have I have an advice one. So if you type !advice in my Twitch chat over on Two-Ton Waffle, it'll give you some useful advice. I don't know how useful it might be, but it gives you advice. I also got a dad joke one because that's something you need. You also I got a couple other ones, the nice ones, because these you can have these set up where it calls from an API from another website, and it's not as advanced as like a locally based one or a locally installed chatbot, but it gives you the option to have that semi-advanced motion to it. So if you go look through, you can also set up. Let me see if I got one that has an alias. I forget which one it was. I think it's my Steam one. Oh no, it's my fourth one. Yeah. So if someone types in fourth wall or shop, it still comes up with the same command because I have an alias to it. So it's set up that I can have two commands call the same information and post it in the chat. So and you can have as many affiliates as you want, or not affiliates, but aliases as you want. And you can also do variables, which you go into more programming side of things. My brain hurts just trying to look at that. I'm not very good at coding. Yeah, you got to have the dad jokes, right? Now, Beepbot is not just commands. They have their own. It's very similar to the if this then that. But in this case, if this, beep that. So it's kind of, so if you have a Twitch follow, so if a user follow on Twitch, it calls up an action. So let me go ahead, open this up here. So in this one, brings up a overlay where I would have a graphic will show up, and that, excuse me, a graphic will show up, and then a music will play, and then a couple other things will happen as well. I'm still getting this set up, so it's not really useful to show right now, unfortunately, but the options are there. You can do all sorts of different things. So let's go ahead, try opening up another one, and you can, it says pick a service. So you can either have an extra life. This is an old because they're still working on a couple things. The Glimish is still here, but Glimish as a service is no longer valuable. It's no longer alive. They got Kick, Ko-fi, Patreon, Picarto, Stream Elements, Streamlabs, Streamloots, TreatStream, Trovo, and Twitch. So if we let's pick for Twitch for right now. So what happens in Twitch? Let's say a clip was created, and it gives you a couple of recommended options that you don't have to go through and, I got to build everything myself. No, you can go through here and say, oh, instead of clip created, let's just do bits donated, and automatically sets up what it is. So it says user, whoever has put in the bits, has cheered, and the number of bits. So it'd be like Lo-Fi Monk has cheered 1 billion bits, and then they'll show up in chat. And you can add on to this where you can have sound effects play in the overlay and with your browser source that you put into your stream, into your OBS. You can have sound effects play, a huge picture shows up, and I don't know what else you can think of, but you can see the actions that it's kind of, so like it says, if this, beep that. So it's a very robust system that they have built into this. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel because I don't want that to be on here. Of course, a lot of chatbots have a quote system. Someone post up in the chat, oh, that's a funny line. I'm going to have that as a quote. You put an exclamation quote, then a line, and enter, and enters it into your database here. You have a currency that you can set up. You can have giveaways. You can do giveaways. The nice thing with Beepbot is that I have a couple game codes in here for V-Rising. I was like earlier this year, late last year when it came out. So I have, if I wanted to run a giveaway on my channel, I can type in the startup command, and whoever's watching can type in exclamation point join, and they automatically get put in. And the nice thing is that I don't have to worry about which key I'm sending out, because I already set it up here, and then say, hey, you're a winner, you get it. And it gives the person who won a message that they can go to their vault and collect their key from there. And it's pretty much, it's a good system that they have. So it kind of takes, the guesswork of which key should I give out? I forget which one I'm doing on this giveaway. Crap. Where's my spreadsheet? Where's my Google Sheets? So it kind of takes the guesswork and work out of having to do everything. You just set it up and forget it. And you can change the wording on what you have set up here. They have some games that you can do. The heist. You can have your viewers start up a bank heist and just have some fun for some points to win or lose. Same thing for duels and game queues. So if you have a community night, say, hey, join up to queue. We're going to be playing some fork knife. And yeah. Yeah. I don't do that. So yeah. Automations, you got predictions. You can do predictions and have people use their points that they have accrued. Health reminder, sit up, hydrate yourself, stuff like that. Timers, same thing. You can different kind of messages, and that automatically get posted into your chat after so many minutes, or it automatically gets posted in chat. It's Stream Elements. A lot of chat bots have this as well. Here's also a nice thing. You can use the file system here. So instead of like how it is on locally based installed chatbots, it's tied into your computer. So you can easily call up files from your computer to play. Do the game keys work on YouTube? I guess there's no unfortunately, no. Beepbot does not have integration into YouTube. YouTube is kind of a weird. It's it's restricted. The API is very limited. The only ones I know of that have YouTube access is Aitum, Mix It Up, and I think that's it for at the moment. So yeah, it's just because that's just it's on YouTube side of things. YouTube is being mean, but the vault here are actually with the files that you can call up within the IFBT. So yeah, you can set that up for it calls up a Owen Wilson wow. And of course, you have your users that'll come in. You can have your regulars. You can have someone added to your regular. For you see a viewer comes in all the time. You can set up ranks, schedule, bot accounts, overlays, and of course all your different settings. So let's actually take a look at the locally based chatbots. And one of the newer ones is Aitum. This one is actually pretty interesting where it has a lot of functionality, but not as much. What I mean by that is that if we take a look at the features, this one I love using because I use a 2 PC setup. Not only is it a 2 PC setup, but it's a 2 OS system. So I use Windows and Mac. I use a Mac is my stream PC. That's why I'm streaming right now. And my game PC is a Windows-based machine. So with this, it's cross-platform. You can use this on Linux, Mac OS, and Windows. So this one is the only one that I know of at the moment that is cross-platform. And I love that fact that I can use this. You can have it incorporates on both computers as long as it's on the same network, which is a given. But that I love Aitum for that fact. And as you can see here, it has easy integration with Twitch channel points. This is the one that I know has limited YouTube integration. I think they can do chat messages and timers. We'll look into this a little bit more. You can also control OBS. And if you're a Streamlabs user, desktop user, it has integration as well. So what I mean by that is that, excuse me, if let's say you're playing Cyberpunk for a good 2 hours, and you decide, you know what, I feel like playing some Minecraft. You switch games to Minecraft, Aitum can pick up what your game you're playing, change out your scene, change out your channel points so they're more focused on Minecraft, not Cyberpunk. And it does that all automatically pretty much. Yeah, you do have to set it up. You have to go through that process of getting everything set up. But it does that after you set it and forget it. So it's kind of really cool how they have that integration within your OBS. And it's the same thing for if you want to go for the more advanced route, knock yourself out. You got that capability there as well. And I don't know, I think Mix It Up has this. I don't know if they do, but Aitum has the capability of using MIDI controls. What MIDI controls is it's a what is it? I just had it on my tip of the tongue. It's a protocol that, keyboards can communicate with your computer. You can also use it for DX, especially for lighting control, like stage lighting control, scene switching. So if you have like a DX controller, which think of it like a Stream Deck is essentially it's a MIDI controller because you push a button, it controls a hotkey, and then it goes off to your computer. It's similar. I know I'm probably explaining it absolutely poorly, but that's just my understanding on it. So as you can see here, you can do triggers, actions, like no on, off, control change program, position, select clock, start. It's all different things. So all this integrates with your favorite tool. So here is with YouTube. I'm not going to bother with Twitch because Twitch, it's pretty much got everything for Twitch. So integrates with YouTube. So you can do automatically listen to events from your active stream, chat messages added. You can do members only mode on or off. A new membership will come through, automatically post up like a scene or play a jingle. Upgraded membership milestone chats, super stickers. You can also set your stream info, send a set chat message, or a banner user. So there is a lot of integrations with YouTube, and this is what a lot of creators pretty much like the basics that any kind of creators would look for is this. So it's kind of, this is what YouTube gives Aitum, the developers of Aitum, and Mix It Up currently. So again, like you said, Lo-Fi Monk, YouTube needs to catch up. Really. But again, it's a huge ship and it's going to take a while. And live streaming is not really high on the priority. It's more is shorts, long form video, and then live streams. Probably not in that exact order, but yeah. But you can also set it up for triggering for things on TikTok. You know, viewer join, chat messages, stream shared, question to ask. You can also control your Elgato stuff. Like Stream Deck has a Stream Deck plugin, so anything you can do in your Stream Deck, it'll go through the Aitum. You can turn on and off your Elgato lights if you got those key lights. Change the color temperature of the key lights. It also has hue integration. OSC is Open Sound Control. I have not heard of it. I have not played with it. I have no idea. But it's a powerful control over a large variety of lighting, audio, show control, and other professional. So it's like a again, it's going with the MIDI controls with the DX control with the stage lighting and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. VTube Studio. So if you're a VTuber, and this is new that they just added in, so it has a lot of stuff here as with it, and third-party extensions like Ko-fi, Beyond Energy, Stream Elements, Pulsoid, and Tiltify. And of course, with its own first-party stuff, like you can execute shell commands, run programs. You can do text-to-speech, webhooks to Discord, Slack. So, okay, if you want to use Slack, but I can see Slack for more professional settings. It doesn't have, you don't have to be a gamer on Twitch. You can be like myself, or even more professional live streams. Like Bethesda probably uses something similar to this. The game studios probably do something like this, but Twitch, of course, the long list there. Now, the thing with Aitum, it does come with a cost, but it's cheap. It's $4.99 a month, or for $50 a year. Now you can try it out for 30 days. They give you a very generous 30 days to try out Aitum and just to play around with it, see how you like it, and if you want to continue using it with it. So if you want to look at Aitum, definitely look at Aitum.tv. I think I have the no, I don't have. I'll have it in the description on YouTube after the fact, but definitely take a look. Aitum is, and also if you create content on TikTok and do shorts, it has a plugin into OBS that you can also, do they have this here? Yeah, vertical plugin. Within OBS, you have your main scene, and you also have the vertical plugin. You can stream or record vertical content as you're streaming to Twitch or YouTube. So it has a lot of good options with this, and the vertical plugin is absolutely free. You don't have to pay for that. So it's pretty cool that they have this going for them, and it's good too because I think you can actually stream via OBS with this plugin if you have a TikTok live stream key, which are highly coveted for whatever reason. But hey, whatever. So yeah, it has that capability that you can do vertical plugin while you're streaming, or you can record at any time. This vertical plugin, and it's completely customizable too. So how you can change your set up your scenes on OBS in a normal sense, you can do the same thing on the vertical side as well. So, and it's think of it as like two different versions of OBS running within the same instance. So that's a cool feature that they came up with. And again, like I said, it's completely free. Now, let's actually take a look at another one here. New person in charge of YouTube. Actually, I just saw a interview that with what I forget his name, the new CEO of YouTube, be interviewed with by Colin and Samir was interesting, and I understand that he has a difficult job pretty much to do as a CEO of YouTube. But like I said, I want to see some more changes into the live streaming aspect. They've done a lot for the short form videos, and as long as they have the basis of the long form and they don't really touch it as much or just try to improve a little bit here and there, it's great. But they need to do so much more for the live streaming aspect that if they just made a couple different changes would completely change the ecosystem of live streaming. They try it for YouTube Shorts with a hotkey. No, I've come through a impasse with Shorts. Is that on my YouTube channel, on the YouTube channel that you're watching here, I used to do Shorts every other day. I kind of stopped for the month of October just to see how everything starts leveling out. But it's kind of like Shorts were kind of just overwhelming my long form video, and it was just pushing everything off to the side. So I'm like, what I've been hearing is that Shorts, yes, they have a different algorithm, but it does overwhelm your other content. So I'm going to try a couple different things here and there. I got like 30 plus days of stuff I can still put out. This is sitting in my folders. Now let's actually take a look at Mix It Up here. Mix It Up is another locally installed chatbot that you can use, and it's been around for years. And it was originally created for people who stream on Mixer, hence the name Mix It Up. Mixer. And it was great at that time too. Unfortunately, as we all know and understand, Mixer died a horrible fate. And the developers at Mix It Up decided, oh crap, if we want to continue doing this, we gotta pivot. So they did a great job pivoting into integrating their bot into Twitch. And now they've also integrated the features into YouTube and Trovo. So as you see here, it's a bot unlike any other, with an amazing team of developers working around the clock to bring the absolute best features our community members have requested. We are one of the most featured packed stream bots out there, which provides streamers with a wide and versatile set of tools to help make your streams visually and interactively appealing to your audience. Good PR speak, you gotta have put out on there. So they got full support for Twitch, YouTube, and Trovo. They got easy to use interface, frequent updates, bug fixes. They got a responsive support team. Same thing with Beepbot. It's the same. It's because it's a small team, so they had to have some people that are looking into their support ticket system. So of course they have a Stream Deck features. You can use stream avatars. The stream avatars is kind of like this. I want to say like, what's up, Sleepy Austin? It's like a small mini game that shows up on the bottom of your actual stream. So people coming in, they can have their own little avatars that'll pop up and they'll walk back and forth. And it's just something cool to have, interactive, that your viewers can interact with. You got broadcast integration. So nice thing here is that this includes not only OBS but Streamlabs desktop, and also has XSplit, which is great because a lot of people don't really I'm not going to say don't use XSplit, but there are a few people who use XSplit. More people use OBS than anything else, really. And a few others use Streamlabs desktop. But we won't put that past them. All right, so you can have your Twitch bits. Wow. Freudian slip there. Channel points. You can also do integration with Twitch clips. Social media. This, especially with the Twitter aspect, I believe they took out Twitter because of Twitter's stupid reasoning to kill all API access and API third-party market. So that is dead, but you can also still post into your Discord server. So it has full Discord integration. So it's like it can post your going live tweets in a special channel in your Discord. Oh yeah, with YouTube, it just, yeah, sub count 50 to get monetized. Yeah, I'll talk about that in just a moment. Integration with charity services. You got Extra Life and Tiltify. Real-time chat with emotes and Twitch emotes and badges for partners, as well as better TTV and Frankerface Z emote support. So that's pretty cool that you get those integrations. Commands, just like with anybody else, you have a command system. You also currency, you got inventory. So you can let your users acquire all sorts of different items and decide what they can spend them on and even trade them with other users. You have a rank up system, moderation. You got giveaway system, reward your community with prizes. Giveaway entries can be set up to be follower only, rank restricted, or purchased using a currency of your choice. You gotta be careful with that though. Events, timers, quotes, counters. You have mini games, a game queue, it was a player queue, multi-streamer support, share a PC with another streamer. So now switching between setups is just a click of a button. So that's pretty cool that you can have profiles that you can set up between your profile and somebody else's profile. Text to speech, file actions, input emulation. So if you're playing Fork Knife or Apex or something like that, you can have on your screen like an overlay of a keyboard and or a game controller, and it'll show your button clicks and movements and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Translation services. You can have your chat or actions translated on the fly to one of over 50 different languages. It's pretty cool. Set up your serial communication with your serial comm device. Robots or a face slapping hat. Okay. I don't know why would you do that, but hey, you do you. Conditional statistics, external programs, web requests, and developer API. So Mix It Up is actually really good. That it's just like Aitum, but it does offer a little bit more control than Aitum does. Aitum is great for what it does, but it's lacking in certain features that Mix It Up has, because it's been around longer and it has the test of time and trials of the tribulations and whatever sayings, but it has that functionality that Aitum is probably going to eventually get down the line, but Mix It Up does have what you have available to you right now, and it is free. You don't have to pay for it. So I know some people say, "Oh, well, Aitum, why do I got to pay for a chatbot?" Well, it's because the server does cost some money, a lot of money. So to help offset that cost, they have decided to charge for their chatbot, and it's completely up to you. If you want to spend $5 a month or $50 a year, that's okay. Or if you want to go the free route, there's Mix It Up. You have options available to you. So it's just not one thing or another. So I do have a couple videos on the YouTube where setting up Mix It Up with like your clips. I'm drawing a blank right now, but I'm going to be doing some other videos for bot specific stuff. I have some stuff set up in the pipeline for Beepbot integration stuff, and then Mix It Up and Aitum.